my morning was off to a super weird start. To start off, I headed to Publix to grab a salad, some coconut water, and a pack of feminine products, like just a bunch of little things. I walked around the store for maybe about 10, 15 minutes, just like idly walking around, checking out stuff. And then I got to the register at self checkout and realized I left my wallet in the car. Completely blown. So I proceeded to leave my items at the register and head to the parking lot to grab it. Of course, after my purchase, I headed back to work. And as soon as I made it into the employee parking lot, I whipped my truck in reverse and used my rearview mirror to get evenly lined up in my spot and cut my car off. Immediately, it started sounding off like bling, 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 bling to let me know that I was still in reverse. Yes, I backed my car into the spot and then immediately cut it off. I never shifted to park. Literally, I just put my head down in defeat. As much as I tried to pretend or put on that I wasn't bothered and that everything was all good, it wasn't. My mind was distracted and so overloaded with my inner thoughts that it could be viewed as absent minded from the outside because I really looked like a bird brain, for sure. The simple inconsistencies was just evidence of what I already knew. I wasn't okay. I wasn't sleeping well. My appetite wasn't the same. I was so distracted by my thoughts that I could barely function at work. And the emotion at the front of it all was fear. So many things in my life were changing. My job location was changing. My relationships were changing. I was changing. A constant moving force, I suppose. I was starting over on so many levels. And I was weeks away from starting a job that was hundreds of miles away from my family. I would be all by myself, all alone. Um, and that was scary. Close relationships that I once thought were solid seemed to be shattering around me. And pieces of my life that I used to be so confident in, you know, caused me more and more hesitation each day. I was scared and I wasn't okay. Starting over is hard. It can be easily painted as a beautiful transition, but the reality of it is it's just hard. New beginnings are scary. They have their moments of excitement and exhilaration, but the fear is still there. That fear of the unknown, I suppose. As I continue on this healing journey, I am finding more and more of my own voice. It's funny because that voice, though it's my own, sounds really unfamiliar. It legit freaks me out because I'm looking like, who said that? Who said that? You crazy bitch. You said it. That's how much of a stranger I am to my own voice. But in finding my voice and being able to vocalize what I want and what I don't want, it feels good. You know, the thing about it is how I picture my life and things that I used to want in my life, that's changing. And when I speak up, and listen to myself, it causes me to evaluate different things in my life, things that I can't ignore, and things that I have purposely and passionately been in denial about, which is crazy to me because I myself can trick my own brain to believe things that just aren't true, to make myself believe in like an illusion almost. You know how you go to a fast food restaurant, and I'm saying fast food because it's the only place I typically order like side food items, but that's neither here nor there, or sodas. But you know how you go to a fast food restaurant and you go up to the drive through and you order a large Coke. And you have the taste in your mouth of that fizzy deliciousness and you can't wait to get it. So you get to the window that passes your drink, you take a big swig of it, and it's tea. And you immediately spit that shit out. Not because it's disgusting or bad, it's actually probably really good and really sweet. It's just not what you had in your mind, not what your taste buds were ready for. You had your whole mouth fixed for this Coke, and while this tea is probably amazing, it's just not what you wanted and not what you asked for. That's how this restart feels. For so long, I knew exactly what I wanted. I had my mouth ready for it, and for a minute, before I put the straw in it, it's what I thought I was going to get. But after I took that first big gulp, it was obvious that this was not what I ordered. And honestly, this has happened to me so many times throughout my life. The only difference is this time I had the balls to send my order back, to complain that this was not what I ordered, that I want them to correct it, to fix it, or give me my fucking money back. But either way, I won't be drinking it. Some of this reset is just a part of transitioning. Some of it is forced upon me, not really something I wanted to do. Some of it is something that I never wanted to happen, and I just convinced myself that all of it's for the better. I just have to know and have to believe that even if I'm scared, my restart is leading me down a path of healing. And while taking baby steps down this road, it's got to be done. At least I'm walking. It's that mentality that's going to keep me afloat on the days I want to sink so low that no one will ever find me. Y'all are truly eyewitnesses and have front row seats to the 2.0 version of Fee.